You know how much? It's 19,000.
You already call me. I'll be here.
Alright, Mom.
The place is cooked mustard.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Because we're really out of time. We're going to almost make it out of the season. Alright, thanks to Michael for being our previous season ambassador for ongoing events. And then Aaron Johnson, Director of Social Impact, practitioners of content creation in making and influencing. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you.
What's this one? I'll just collect it. What am I leaving? Then she became my thing now. Come in. She can
See now, let me just spread that so that you know that's not why I'm here. Where is this guy's name now?
Okay, so we should come in.
I don't find him. Where's the phone?
So you can't ask man so that you can get him.
Oh! Just one thing. Okay. Hello? Don't try to do that before. You have to capture it very well. That's all. That's it. Am I okay?
Yes, you are. Maybe if you start at the end.
Okay, that's fine. What's the quality video you're getting? Use that to market it.
Identify with the rhythm on Rhythm 94.7 Abuja.
This one is mine, right? Yeah, using the three. Yeah, we're using the three lines.
Is this okay the way it is?
Yeah. It's not easy.
Stick around.
Okay. So if we're ready to go, just let me know. Okay. So we're fine. So top of the morning to you this beautiful Wednesday morning. How are you doing today? It's Women Voices on Rhythm 94.7 FM right from the nation's capital. I am Atinuke, Nukay, and it's Women Voices.
I am Zahra Abdul Kabir.
Ever wondered, what comes to your mind when you're about to build a house, construct, when you're going into construction and someone says, do you know I have a quantity surveyor? The question you ask, where does E? Who is E? Where you must just somehow, even me, I would make that mistake. I call it a mistake because a lot of people always think that some kind of jobs are just designated for men alone. And I am glad to introduce to you, when Peter Ishaya, our correspondent here in the Silverbed, and of course with him, when he said that he was going to introduce a quantity survey and he wanted her to come and talk, I said, no, he wanted the quantity, the way he carved it. I was the one that asked the question. Oh, sorry, it's Women Voices. He cannot. And until he said no, she. I was like, she. If not that we already had a guest for last week, I would have just said, please, can she just come on board? I'd like to see her. Introducing Dr. Celestina Nkechi AK. You're very much welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, I apologize once again.
It's all good.
Thank you. Okay, so before she introduces herself, let me just have that pleasure of introducing Dr. Celestina Nkechi Eze, the first Director General of Nigeria Institute of Quantity Surveyors Foundation. That is big. I am not trying to patronize you, but that is big.
Thank you.
Congratulations, more win for women. Yes, of course. Okay, she is a well-rounded professional in built environment and banking policy and strategy expert. This is going to be an abridged version of her profile because if I'm going to read it, it will take 30 minutes. So, and of course, management staff, FGN, board member, WIMBIS, DG NIQS Foundation, and board member, NIQSF. So just for more, just Google, the band was said in the song, Google and search, you'll find me, All right, you're very much welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we'll move straight to the business. We'll want to first know what inspired you in a world where women are short in the world of STEM. When I mean STEM, science, maths, technology, and engineering. When me, for example, if I hear maths, there's a way I always cringe. So what inspired you? Would like to know.
If you are daring, you want to be in the world of sciences and the built environment. So, growing up as a child, I was in the midst of men, and I hate to be challenged that you can't do something. The moment you do that, I will dare you, and I will do it. So coming to reading quantity surveying, it was all male dominated. And interesting, in the university, I was the only girl in my class.
Oh, wow.
In ABU. So you know what that means.
Yes, it's expected.
You are asked, because other girls were with me, but they dropped along the way. But graduating from 200 level to final year, I was the only one in the midst of men that to tell you can't do this, you can't do that, and all that. So that inspired me. I hate to see people undermine women. I hate to see people make you believe that this area is not yours. So that we passed JAMB, took exams, got here, you think you're better than me, you're not. So that was the idea that made me to look up to do this thing. So being in quantity surveying is being a life dream. Most people didn't even know what quantity surveying was. I didn't know myself at the beginning. So what was the issue? Architecture, other engineers and all that. So by the end of that, I asked, what does a quantity surveyor do? They said, we don't know. They're the ones in charge of every cost in the built environment. They will give you the heavy engineering costs, the building costs, anything you want to know. Oh, that excited me. So this is how I did my elimination. I said, okay, if I'm going to be an architect, I'm going to always stand up and be drawing. No, that didn't trigger me. Then if I'm going to go to sciences, maybe then there was a lab science and all that. I said, okay, I'm going to be reporting to a doctor. No, I ticked it off. Then building, I said, okay, building, who do you really report to? But as a quantity surveyor, you're in charge. Every element of the cost is all yours, from inception to the end. So even after the project is finished, any kind of project, a QS is top notch in doing it. So if after the project is finished, you are still the one they will refer back to give as built costs. After building, in the course of building, you keep spending money, there are variations, there are changes, your client is telling you to change this, add this. So at the end of the day, how much did I really spend in building this structure? It's only a QS that can do that for you. In as much as people are trying to feel they can just take a day or two to do this, it's never done. So as a woman, now let's go back to the reason why we're here. As a woman, it was the only viable course that you can read and work anywhere. In this radio station, I can be a QS and work here. Because as I was coming to your building, I was telling Shaya that, listen, we need to do something about this. Do you have a QS? Do you understand? So, starting my career, I started in banking. What was I doing? I was the head general services. General services encompasses everything about the bank infrastructure, the procurement process, the repairs, the maintenance, and all that. So, there's nothing a woman cannot do. What they don't know. So we are here to inspire the younger ones coming up to see that if I can do it and be in this male-dominated field, you can do that. You can.
Of course, to be a part of the show, you can call in or send in text messages or or WhatsApp messages, on 081-78000-947. That is 081-78000-947.
Okay, do you have any question before I move on? All right, okay. I must confess that is compelling. When you said you can walk anywhere, in my mind I would say
It
yes.
rang a bell.
It rang, yes. It rang. The reason it rang a bell is even because oratory and delivery, it's top notch. Okay, so I would move to the challenges.
Yeah.
Fine. When you decide to take up something, like I'm always using this as an example. If the person who had wanted to build the airplane had come to someone and say, I want to build a big balloon-like house that would take about 100 people and then fly in the air for 1 hour, you will say, check on what you're drinking. You will say it's probably sounds impossible. Or somebody says, I want to build a gadget where I would be here and somebody else would be miles away. I won't shout, but they will hear me. You will tell the person, do you think it is possible? So did you experience fire extinguishers? Yes, I call them fire extinguishers. Like, you can't, no, brush it, you can't do it. What, apart from that, what are the challenges you face in the course of your profession?
On daily basis, you face these challenges. You are undermined. You are looked at, you can't do it. It's on daily basis. I'm not saying maybe when I was in university or when I started my work career, but because as a woman, you have to prove yourself 2 times better. You have to work extra to show that you do it well. So the challenges we face, it's normal because in a ratio of maybe you have a job, you just have one woman to 10 men. Do you know what it means for you to even succeed in that? So it's a big challenge. But the good news is that the women that are so daring and willing to follow this course of profession know what they're up against, so they get prepared. So in the office, in the university, you're told, I'll give you a typical example of what happened. We had to do inspection on the roof. And my colleagues, my classmates were all boys. They said, look, Tina, I can't do this. You better don't bother. I asked, the question I asked was that, did you pay my school fees? He didn't pay my school fees. And I did. And the beauty, I told girls, don't even just be all masculine.
Yeah.
You can be a woman, have the feminine touch, and still do this work. Don't be, because it's a job that's
for tomboys.
Tomboys. You're always dressing dirty, unkempt, and all that. Bring the touch. Bring the beautiful aspect of a woman in it, and that gives you an edge. Gives you an edge over the man, because you dress well, you smell nice, you talk well, and you know the job, that's a plus. The moment you get there, no matter what, and God has given us the grace that people must have sympathy for us.
For women, yes.
So when you have the brain, the beauty, and the sense of dressing, the sky is your limit. So these are the areas, there are challenges. These are the areas you have to be a step ahead of your colleagues. So in the university, what happens? Calculus, algebra, the main courses of quantity surveying was all difficult. And for you to really get a grasp of it, you have to stay back. I tell people, stoop to conquer. If it means you are going to be in a class with someone that knows the job, knows the subject, stay, study.
Burn the midnight candle. Yeah.
You just come out, you don't know. So I stayed. Algebra and calculus was a hell of a thing. What do? I identified some of my classmates that are good. You see, I told people you can segment your friendship.
Definitely.
Who knows algebra? Okay, Zainab knows. Who knows calculus? When it's time for algebra, you're my friend.
Good.
We'll study it and get it done. When it's calculus, you're my friend. I don't have bundle of friends. Every of my friends have needs on need basis. Even if that's what I mean to you, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay? So these are the challenges, but these are the ways you can surmount it. They come into a workplace. In the workplace, it's still the same story. They're all men. And you're just a woman. The first impression is that, no, they are biased already. You can't do it.
Even fellow women are looking like...
No, the fellow women will even tell them, what does she think? Because people that have already given up on themselves.
Yes,
so they
exactly.
said, she's always doing.
She wants to show.
I tell people, they said you like doing too much. And so what?
Yes, I do too much because I'm too much.
Yes. You're too much and you're doing too much.
Yeah.
So even the pull down syndrome is mostly from women. Yeah. But I mentor a lot of women, young women. I tell them, listen, keep working at it. Keep doing it. The worst part of it is that it's the women that will not tell you can't do it.
Yes.
Like you have few men that trust you, that believe in you. I will digress a little bit. If you identify any woman that believes in your cause, gravitate towards that person. Don't waste your energy to start looking for validation. Who likes you, who don't like you. They will not like you.
Yeah.
Have it at the back of your mind. They will not like you. Even as I'm on this live show, you have to say, Tina is doing too much. She has even gone there again, So what? If I'm inspiring somebody to look up to me and do this, that's fine. Okay? So the challenges are enormous. Workplace. You are there, you are not given assignment to do. But I told them, you see this glass ceiling that say that people are breaking. It's not just imagine that you are going to a place where everybody's all closed up. They don't want to let you into what they're doing. They don't want you to understand, even when they know you know the job. Keep pushing. Push until you break that door. They will accept you. Okay? And there's absolutely nothing wrong, even when you know they're resisting you. Go to your room, cry, clean your face, come out and put a brave face. They'll get tired and they'll let you in. That's all.
Well, this serves as a motivation somehow.
Yeah.
It is really motivating me.
We woke up this morning, or rather, on our way to work this morning, we already felt motivated. In fact, remember the songs we were playing?
Yes, exactly. And you were asking.
So, my question for you would, I like to come home. So, in a society where we believe that for a woman to survive in business or in career, you'd have to sacrifice your family life. And for a woman to have a successful family, you have to sacrifice your career. So, but we've had women breaking all those boundaries, making waves everywhere. So for you personally, how are you able to merge your career life and your family life?
You have to have a good support system. And let me tell you can have it all. If you have a home, you have a husband that believes in the women cause, that believes in you, sky is your limit. Okay, I woke up this morning. I said I have an appointment with reading. Husband said, all the best, good luck. Some men are like, what are you going to do on radio?
Exactly.
So all my life, I met a man that is a he for she. So if anything I want to do and I want to succeed in it and he believes in it, he gives me the wings to fly. So I advise women, please check out the red flags. Don't think that something will change when you get into marriage. If you're seeing a sit down, this guy is not even allowing you to go for your women organizations, go for church programs, go for association, professional journalists association, you should start thinking. When you marry such a person, then you have a problem. So that is how I survived. I have a husband that supports me. I have a family that can hold brief for you. Please, can you hold my child? Let me quickly go for this interview, and they hold for you. So your family system and setting must be good. You must have friends too, quality friends. You don't have to have many, 1 or 2. Please, can you quickly just go to Redeem and tell them that I won't be able to make it now because I'm doing something? Those things, you must have a synergy, and you must be put together too. You shouldn't be a scattered person. So most women are so confused. I conduct interviews and I see somebody coming, you're coming with a child, your armpit is sweaty, your hair is scattered and all that. In that interview, you can just get a fellow woman and say, please hold my child for me.
Yeah.
You go to the toilet, tidy up yourself and come out. So it's about self-discipline and organizing yourself and family values and support system. Once you have all this, it's difficult, I must tell you. And behind your mind, as you're a career woman, as you want to go and start breaking glass ceilings, ask yourself, how many kids do I want to have?
That's our part.
What can you take care of? How many of them can you take care of? You don't just go and start having 10 children, 20 children, and you want to be a career woman. I'm not saying it's not possible. It's possible when you have this fantastic support. But if you know you don't have this support, please check your burden.
This should be on loudspeaker.
So I'm blessed with 2 lovely children.
Beautiful.
For obvious reasons. It's not as if we didn't want to have more. It was because it's our choice for us to have life. You need life. You can't start the whole of your life training. By the time you want to have, you're already old. Okay? So these are areas that we can do, and you can cope with your work, your career, your marriage, your family. My sisters, you can have it all. You can really have a good husband, have a good home, have lovely children, have a good job.
All right. Thank you. Zara. Oh, I should just... okay. I've drawn so much inspiration. But I'm still going to touch on one aspect. Let's just deviate a little. Because while I was reading about you, I've really am interested in of course I said earlier, women winning. And then apart from a lot of organizations and bodies that you belong to, when I hear business, my antenna is always standing. So when I saw something WIMBIS, I know that I belong to something that has to do with women in media and all of that. And I love associations that has to do with women because it helps people grow. It helps women grow. It's just something like if you're getting weak, you have a shoulder or professional. So I saw women in management, business and public sector. Board member. I said, I wanted to even start from that. Something said, no. Just stick to the topic.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know. Well, I'd like to just know about that. You could just touch about that a little.
Good. Your question is coming timely, just on time. Women in Management, Business and Public Service is an organization. By the way, I'm a board member of WIMBIS. Okay. It's an organization that is 23 years old. It comprises of all women that are in business, management, and public service. Okay. I'm using this medium to invite you all to
women.
All women.
All women. Not women.
The round table. We love men that love women, so they can come and see what we do. He or she's. So we're having a round table tomorrow in Metama. Just check out our social media handles. You get a venue, and if you guys are coming as our media partners, that'll be fine. So don't just register. When it gets to the time, I'll let them know that these are our media partners. So what we do in WIMBIS? WIMBIS are accomplished women in their fields. Journalists are there. You check out our founders. These are women that sat in their kitchen and were saying, what do we do? A man initiated this.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
A man initiated it.
A great he for she.
Yes, and said, we went to South Africa and saw what was going on and discussed with the boss. I'm sure you know Dr. Johnson, Mobola Johnson, former minister
of communication.
Yes. So that's our one of our founders.
Wow.
So you check them out, you see all accomplished women, you see Fema Igodalo, you see Julia Okujak, you see Awoshika, all of them. All of them. These women sat and decided, okay, why can't we do this? At the beginning, they said they can't. Women will eat themselves, women don't stay together. There's no issue. You quarrel, you move on. So what do Wimbys do? Wimbys brings all these classes of women together and talk about how to break glassness, how to be on the table, how to be board ready, how to be able to be in this your system, your journalism issue, and be the best you can be. So it's
all encompassing.
All encompassing, every profession
Okay.
is in Wimbys. So if you're in business, an entrepreneur, you're welcome to Wimbys. If you are in public service, you're welcome to Wimbys. If you're in business, that is, you're not in private sector, in organized private sector, in any kind, you're there. So you'll be overwhelmed when you see the women, career women, entertainers. They're all there. They're all our members. So, and we're boasting of, I don't want to give a wrong estimate. The number of membership in Wimbys is astronomical. So we have associate level. The associates, you just join. But if you have stayed as an associate for 5 years, you can be a life member. You don't have to start paying dues again. So have categories, associates and life members.
Okay.
So when you come, check out our website, check out our social media handles. You will see everything about Wimbys. But try and be there tomorrow in Metama. Check our pages.
We may not be not be able to take that part.
Check one person
okay
to represent you people and feature what we are doing. It's going to be good for Silverbird.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes.
It's always sad to draw the curtains because the time is not on our side, and we just have, if there are any, we couldn't pick calls because of the time constraint. I don't know if there are messages. You go through the messages. None. Okay, yeah. From here, Wale Oguntokun all the way from Lagos says, very nice to see you bring women achievers on this show to make our female children know that they can achieve anything they want under the sun, just as their male counterparts can do. Advocacy should continue to get more women to be in charge, and I am sure that humanity will be better for it. That's Wale Oguntokun. John Peabody says you're doing very well. Inte Young Udotu is saying you're doing very well. Kudos to her. She's fire. Of course she is. All right. Okay. So the three take home that I learned from this, that I'm going to, grab and always put as my motto, is like a vision. I'm going to go and write it on a sticker note and I'll stick it. I'm telling you to stick something like that on the mirror. She said something, you can have it all. Stop saying that, all these successful men, they know they get good husband, or all this, that. You can have it all. It is that positive mind that you have for yourself that will work for you. Yeah. Secondly, please do not give birth to kids you cannot take care of under the guise that people will say, only 2 children. Hey, they would not pay bills. They would not raise the children.
I forgot to tell you, my husband is a traditional ruler.
Look at that. A queen. You see that? Look at that. Yeah, I could see. I wanted to say this is real coral. It's not. It's not plastic. Yeah. But because of the ori this body, that all of that. So taking care of kids, I've always said it is not about money. It's not about rich series or private school. No.
Your presence matters.
Your presence, and yes, are you emotionally stable for that to take care of that child? And thirdly, find your friends. The ones who suit you. Find your friends so that if you are carrying a candle, they would not blow it. They would light it up. Sure. So those 3 things, please just put them. I'm going to put it on my sticker note, and I would, always have that by my side. Okay, so we've come to the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Princess Daniel. Thank you, Victory Nduka. Thank you, sir. Please, can we know your name? Oh. Okay, thank you, Mr. Uzo. He is there supporting with the camera and all of that.
He's a he for she.
He's a he for, obviously, I can tell.
You didn't talk about my foundation.
Because they will ask us to pay.
Time,
okay. Yes, they will ask us. You don't want them to deduct from my salary.
No problem.
Yes. Okay, so that's where we'll be calling it a day today. Princess Daniel, I mentioned your name too?
Yes.
All right, okay. So this is where we'll be drawing the curtain. I remain Atinuke, Nukay.
And I am Zahra Abdul.
And thank you, Dr. Celestina Nkechi Eke, for coming on the show.
Thank you very much.
I hope we'll have you
anytime.
Thank you.
Anything for women.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you. Yeah. took my time. So, but beyond this, okay, anything you guys want to talk about personally, career-wise, just take some pictures. Yes, why not? Well, you say we can take in the studio then.
It was already there. Oh, okay.